Today, May 12th, marks the birthday of Florence Nightingale, the mother of the nursing profession, and highlights the work of all nursing personnel worldwide. As Director of Public Health on the island of St. Eustatius, I wish all nurses, past and present, a happy Nurses' Day. Know that the job you continue to do is well appreciated. May you be granted much strength and endurance to continue on. Today, Dr. Sharda, Dr. Schobbe and I will give special recognition to the nurses working at the social domain, specifically public health.
Shanna Macera Gibbs obtained her nursing degree in the year 2000 at Ife Nursing School on the island of Curacao. Upon completion of her studies, Shanna returned to St. Eustatius and has worked at the auxiliary home before filling the function of HIV/STI coordinator at the Department of Public Health from 2003 to present. Throughout the years, Nurse Macera Gibbs has fulfilled her role to the best of her ability and is an exemplary advocate for her clients. Her mannerism and animated way of bringing over the prevention message, especially in the area of reproductive health, is commended by adults and our youth. Her proactive approach, determination, and outspokenness are attributes that are appreciated and contributes towards the overall professional functioning of the department. During the preparation phase of the COVID-19, Shanna is charged with ensuring that all awareness and prevention material relating to COVID-19 is accumulated, adapted to fit our specific situation, printed and distributed, and ordering of needed personal protective equipment, the PPE, and other nursing tools. In her own words, being a nurse is being compassionate, having much understanding, having empathy, and a willingness to go the extra mile. Not for recognition, but for the sake of knowing that I have done my best to render comfort and support to someone in need, while I expect nothing in return. Most rewarding for Shanna is when clients feel comfortable enough to discuss their personal concerns and being able to assist and make a difference in their lives. Shanna's goal is to ensure that all our children, and especially our boys, grow up to be men that are responsible and positive citizens. For this reason, Shanna is pursuing the establishment of a foundation titled From Boys to Gentlemen. Happy Nurses' Day to Nurse Shanna Macera Gibbs. Mayara Wijsman obtained her nursing degree in 2009 in the Netherlands, where she worked in the youth department. In 2013, Mayara joined the staff at the public health department as a nurse for prevention in the areas of youth health care, including postpartum care, school nurse, adult vaccination, and also the coordinator of the soon-to-be established electronic child dossier. Of recent, Mayara is also charged with the personal protective equipment related to COVID-19, otherwise known as the PPE inventory for all healthcare institutions on the island of St. Eustatius. Mayara's greatest satisfaction comes from making a difference in a person's life. Patients should always be respected, regardless of how difficult any circumstance may be. This, she believes, is the key to becoming a successful nurse. Being a nurse is tough and challenging at times, but it's also rewarding because of the daily smiles you encounter. In her own words, seeing my babies grow up makes me a proud nurse. Happy Nurses' Day to Nurse Mayara Wijsman. Gregory Melfor obtained his nursing degree in 1993 at the Ife Nursing School on the island of Curacao. In 2000, Gregory traveled to the Netherlands to further his career. In 2003, he graduated as social worker and has used the skills obtained to further his work in the prevention and care area at various health institutions in the Netherlands and in his private life. In 2009, he obtained his management degree in welfare and care. He also obtained his nursing instructor degree in 2014, and in 2015, Gregory joined the team of the Public Health Department on Eustatius in the function of prevention worker and was charged with a variety of tasks associated to collective prevention activities. Being ambitious, Gregory pursued the function of unit manager of the former Culture and Social Support Department, CNO, and fulfilled his role until October 2019, when he was appointed as policy advisor to the Directorate of Social Domain and is specifically engaged with sports and prevention, policy and implementation of the UN Treaty for Disabled Persons, and advisor in professionalizing our labor department. During the preparation phase of COVID-19, Gregory has been tasked with ensuring that all related departmental protocols are in place, and is also one of the voices you would hear behind the COVID-19 hotline 912. A happy Nurses Day to Nurse Gregory Melfor. Danielle Abraham has obtained her nursing degree in 2015 at Ife Nursing School on the island of Curacao, and returned to St. Eustatius and became a part of the nursing staff at the Queen Beatrix Medical Center. In 2018, Danielle joined the staff of the Public Health Department and is currently functioning as a preventative nurse in the areas of youth care, adult vaccinations, and school nurse. At intervals, Danielle is requested to assist at the Queen Beatrix Medical Center when there is a shortage for accompanying patients abroad or assisting in the lab and district nursing. Though young in her profession, Danielle has a keen eye for detail and a mind that can unravel many mysteries in and outside the department. Danielle has been dubbed our Sherlock Holmes by Dr. Gerwin Schobbe. Danielle is very vital during this COVID-19 pandemic phase, as she assists Dr. Schobbe when visiting persons in quarantine or isolation, going aboard ships to perform investigations and COVID-19 testing if necessary, and also very instrumental in keeping our COVID-19 statistics up to date. Danielle has an Afrocentric fashion style that's admired by her colleagues and superiors. Her jolly attitude and contagious smile lights up your day. A happy Nurses Day to Nurse Danielle Abraham.
Happy Nurses Day to all the nurses. Today, the focus is on the nurses of the public health. I'm very proud of the team, especially in the way they collaborate with each other and striving to make the super best of it during this COVID-19 preparedness and activities. The extra miles that they go, non-stop, less sleep, continuing all the requests that comes from me, Dr. Gerwin, and Mrs. Carol. I wish you all God speed and endurance in the work you do. Happy Nurses Day.
I'm very privileged, proud and humbled to be associated with this group of nurses. They all have their own qualities and strengths. This makes them an awesome team. I see this every day, but particularly when there is a crisis. In 2017 and now in this COVID crisis, this team shines like a light in the beginning of time when God said, "Let there be light." I'm very honored to serve with this team and hope to do so for many more years to come. Have a pleasant Nurses Day. From me to all the nurses.
Shana, Daniel, Mayara, and Gregory, thanks for being supportive. The positive attitudes, your assertiveness, critical thinking, joyous characters, and most of all, your dependability. Having you all as staff members and sharing in the job makes the work lighter and bearable. Your strength as a team is noteworthy. You all make Stacia proud and the nursing profession as well. Go out and nurse your corner of the world to health. The sky is the limit. Have a happy Nurses Day.